morning and hello, I'm Professor Code. This is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review for Saturday the 16th of April 2022. Quick look at yesterday's results then for Friday the 15th. We were at Chelmsford on the all-weather at 4:30. We had a good go at this race. We had three in the race at a quarter unit apiece. We had number 1 Storm Melody, which came 4th at 18 to 1. We had number 3 Porfin 8th at 16 to 1, and number 4 Shamshon 7th at 22 to 1. They were the SPs. We did slightly better and slightly worse depending on which one you're looking at. Number 2 I'm Marble, I'm Mabel even, 1 at 7 to 4 favourite. So if you're going to get beaten, you want to be beaten by the favourite. That's our motto basically. We've been beaten since our last win. We've been beaten by 3 from grubby favourites, 2 odds on, and this I'm Mabel at 7 to 4. What happened there? Basically, Storm Melody drawn 7. Took the scenic route obviously because it was drawn 7, and we thought it would be able to overcome this I'm Mabel, but it wasn't able to. This got a really nice tight run on the inside rail, and basically just stuffed off us. And the other horses didn't really fire, and they were arguably just a little bit outpaced on the turn. So that's where we are. We lost 3/4 of a unit. Definitely worth a go, the sort of odds we were looking at, but we're plus 61 units overall in profit. That's where we are. So we'll stop it there and write up today's racing. Right, we're back. We've written up today's racing then. So Saturday the 16th of the 4th, 2022. We've got no filter one, which is our structural filter. We do have those occasionally, but we've got an alternate at Cork on the flat in Ireland at 4:35. It's stakes race, 3-year-old, 1 mile 2, 30 yards soft. Cards up to 5 runners. And what do we know about them? Well, the favourite then, number 1 French Claim. We don't particularly like it. We think they've got that about right on the ratings, about 100, and that sort of gives a marker. So we've got rid of that one. Sussex, number 3, we think is probably not good enough. It's had a few issues, a few iffy runs, and we don't like its profile, and we don't like the way it runs particularly. So we got rid of that one. And number 4, Caroline Herschel. Bit of a link there through with the French Claim, number 1 in a race if you follow that through on collateral form, and probably not good enough. So that leaves us with 2 left in the race, which is handy, and it's number 2 Great Max and number 5 Freedom of Speech. Now Great Max changed trainers, and then they took it off to Del Mar, which was in the United States, for a Grade 1 race there, and there was a lot of aggro at the start of that race, and basically the horse didn't fight. It dwelled at the gate and was never at the races really. So what, if you look at that horse, you'd have to wonder. So they've changed trainers, and then they've gone to all the expense of sending it to America for a Grade 1 race, and it's not done particularly well. So next stop, Cork stakes race, 10 furlongs, 30 yards soft. So and the key race previously was on the 19th of the 6th at Royal Ascot, 7 furlong Chesham stakes on soft. So if you look at that race, that's it certainly fits a good profile. So that's that one. So we've got a big tick on Great Max, and the other one, number 5 Freedom of Speech. The key race was its last run actually, the 26th of the 3rd, 8 furlongs yielding at the Curragh. Watch that race. There's some good previous horses in amongst that. They've been racing in the 1,000 guineas and the Sun Chariot Stakes, which are very good top end races. And Freedom of Speech has been its mark has been put up £18 to 100. And it's an improving horse. That's the one we like best, Freedom of Speech. But this is also this Great Match is also a little bit iffy in terms of, if this wasn't on the file, then that's where we'd want our secondary money. So what we're going to do then, we're going to go half unit on Freedom of Speech and a quarter unit on Great Max to win. And at the moment, the overround on the Betfair is about 108%, which is taking a mickey. It'll come down to below 101. So the likelihood is you're going to see a bit of drift. Obviously it depends how it goes. At the moment Freedom of Speech is about 5 to 1, 11 to 2, and Great Max shorter 3 to 1. The other reason why we're going to go a quarter of a unit on Great Max is because the odds are less, and therefore, we also, so it sort of works in our favour, because this is the one we prefer ultimately, is freedom of speech, and it's going to be greater odds hopefully. So we're going to have twice the stake on it. So anyway, that's where we are. We're going to Cork in Ireland on the flat 435, and we're going to have a go at 2 horses. Number 2 Great Max, and number 5 freedom of speech. So I hope that was useful, and we'll see how that goes tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and if you subscribe, thank you very much, much appreciated. Goodbye.